Hey folks, we are going to see something very interesting and it's called the Discord. Probably a very important and a very advanced tool that can enable you to chat with communities and friends in a much easier way and also a much safer way. So most importantly, Discord has got web options. That means you can log in with your computer, or it has got Android and iOS versions also available that you can download in your mobile and you can start using it. Let's first go with understanding how do we use it as web option. The procedure similar. The procedure is almost similar when you go with the Android app or iOS app as well. So I think you can get used to it as well when you see this video. I prefer web option because I can teach you all the options the bigger screen so that you can go ahead with it when you are learning it for the first time. This is actually a very nice tool and I am definitely sure that you will appreciate it after you listen to this lecture or the session. First, we need to go to discord.com. If you are not able to go to it, go to Google, type Discord. The first link that comes is discord.com. When you go there, you've got options for downloading and you can download it for Windows or you can download it for Mac. You've got multiple options available. Just click download. And since I have a Windows machine, I go with downloading for Windows. But if you have Mac, if you have Android, you have iOS, you've got Linux and you can download. And the best thing is you can download for Linux with multiple options available as a DEB or tar.gsr. But rest of the options are pretty simple. Just click it and you are pretty much done and you can download it. Click download now and it takes a very less time and it's a very simple package of 59.7 MB and it takes about 1 minute for you with a good internet connection for you to download it. Now you can also access it. You can also access it staying online, which means without this app as well. I'm going to show you that. Just click open Discord. The moment you click open Discord, it gives you a very nice UI. I have already logged in so that you can see all my Discord content over here. I'll explain you all this, but once you log in for the first time, once you try to get in for the first time, it will ask you to log in and you need to register it and you may get a verification mail quickly. With that verification content, you are permitted to go ahead and use Discord. Let's install the Discord software that whatever I have downloaded and the package that I have downloaded, and you can see that I'm double clicking it and it takes very little time for you to install it as well. So it goes quickly and it's a very nice UI. You can see that it's very interactive as well. So you will enjoy installing it. It's not as tough as well. It's very easy for you to install. And I'll explain you all this content one by one, step by step, while we go ahead. And it will have to download 5 updates as of now, and they keep updating it every day. And you can see that all in front of you happening pretty quick. And it's starting. And yes, you must have your email account. The best thing about Discord is it doesn't ask for your phone number. So you do not have to give your phone number at any time, and it is pretty easy for you to go ahead and use it without a phone number. And what you need is just your email ID. You can see that I'm logging in right now with my registered email ID. And if you have not registered, you need to go ahead with the register process here. I'll also show you that first before I go ahead and type it with my registered email ID. You can just click register and it will ask you for the username and the password for the first time. And once you are done with it, you can go ahead and use it. Since already having an account, I go with typing my username and the password. You can also log in with the QR code, and you need to have the mobile app installed for it. Just like WhatsApp QR code for WhatsApp web, you have an option here and just click login with it if you want to go with manual typing. And you can see that it's getting connected and that's it. Whatever you had in the web page is now available as an app, and this is the easiest way for you to install and use Discord. I am yet to give you the options. I'll tell you in detail about that shortly, but for now you understand how to install it. And the very important point that you need to remember is the username that I have given is Sriram KV and my Discord number is 9175. Likewise, everyone will get a 4-digit number and with which you can search for each and every user and you can go ahead and send them requests. Friends, we need to now understand how exactly to create server. What is server? Very simple. It is the chat box for you where you can invite a lot of your friends and you can start communicating. You can have multiple number of servers, which means one server can talk about your managerial activities. Another server can talk about the HR activities. Another server can talk about the fun activities. All of them are different and each server is like a room where you can call multiple people to discuss and to have a chat inside. And the chat need not be just voice or text, it can be both. You've got options for both this stuff which we can try it out one by one. First, let us understand how do we create server. Before that, one very important thing that I want to reiterate, that is our username. Our username is the one that is presented to you here along with the hash followed by some 4-digit number. Here for me it is Sriram KV hash 9175. This is my identification. This is with which you can call me in this chat group or the chat room. Now let's go ahead and create servers one by one. I'm going to create a couple of servers quickly, and then we'll go ahead and see how exactly to invite friends into that server room. Server room will have multiple channels. It's like this. I'll give you a simple example. A server is like a house. A house can have multiple rooms, and multiple rooms are nothing but multiple channels. If you are a very rich person, you can have multiple houses as well. The multiple houses will have multiple channels as well again. So it's going to be multiple boxes, small boxes available with which you can restrict the access for your friends. Friend A can be part of both the rooms if you have, I mean both the channels if you have, or if you want to restrict the access, you can restrict it to one channel alone. We'll go through it step by step so that you can understand it pretty clearly. Now this plus icon is the one that you need to click for you to add a server. Before that, this button, this Discord logo is the one that will take you back to the home page where I am currently right now. This is the home page, remember, where you will have the plus icon over there, which will help you in adding a server. Can we go ahead and add it right now? That's what we are going to do. Add server, and we have got a couple of options here. Again, the first option is to create a server by yourself, which means I'll be the king there. I'm going to create a server, and inside that I will determine what are all the contents there, what are all the channels there. But if you are going to join somebody's server, for example, they must have shared a link with you, and with that link, if you want to share, you want to join there, you can still do that. I'm going to explain both these cases. Let's first create a server, and then we'll go ahead and join with somebody else's server. Now I'm going to create a server. How do we do it? Click on create server. Yeah, there we need to give the name like cricket underscore fever. I have created a server by name cricket underscore fever. Now, if you want to keep a logo or an icon, you can create it as well. Now, how do we do it? Very simple. You click it and it will prompt you to select the photos that can serve as your profile picture. I am avoiding that right now for the want of time. How do we do it? Further, very simple. I am going to close this button and I am going to create. The moment I have created it, you can see that I got a link in front of you, and with which you can start sharing it with your friends and you can add people into it. And you can see that this link will expire in one day. What do you mean by that? This link is valid for only one day and your friends have to join within the 24 hours time frame. No sir, I want to make it forever. How do we do it? This link will never expire when you click this button. And there are multiple other options which are also available, and you can click this link settings for that. What are they? You can select 30 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, 12 hour, 1 day, and never. So I have selected never for now because I want it to be very clearly explained to you guys. So I click 1 hour. I mean never. So for example, where do we select 30 minutes? If you have a chat box, if you have a discussion for only 30 minutes, and if you want it to be deleted completely after the 30 minutes, I mean nobody should join after the 30 minutes time frame, you can go ahead with it and you can restrict the entry. And maximum number of users can be also specified. All these can be selected, and you can grant temporary membership as well. And when you click that, you'll get automatically they will be disconnected unless a role is assigned to them. So I'm disabling it as of now because I do not want anybody to be under the category. Let's cancel it right now. As of now, we are just canceling it and we are not going for that option. Now, if I select this, I can send this invite to the people whom I know. So for now, what we have done, very simple. I have created a channel, and the channel is called, I have created a room called as cricket fever, and inside that cricket fever I am going to add channels. This room is called a server and we are going to add channel to it. Now how are we going to do it? Very simple. See that I am clicking cricket fever and it's there. This cricket fever is here right now. Now I am going to add text channels. How are we going to do it? I am clicking plus. The moment I click plus, I can add text channel and I can give names for the text channel. A run rate discussion. For example, since it is cricket, I gave a channel called as a run rate discussion. You can see that here a run rate is created. Similarly, I'm going to add one more channel here called as bowling strategies. For example, I am creating it right now. Now the point is you can invite people on the whole for them to access this complete server, or if you want to give them access only to this particular channel, you can do that as well. Once I click it, I can select it and I can start giving access to this as well, and all the invitees list will be available here. So how are we going to do that? I'll tell you that right now and we can see about it shortly. You can see that create invite. You can see that, and the moment you click create invite, you will start getting link for this channel alone. It is not for the entire server room you are granting permission. Instead, you are giving them permission just for the channel. It is like you have got a big house and you've got 5 rooms there, and you want your guests to stay only in the guest room. So this guest room access can be given, and once you send this link across to them, to the people who have already joined you or to the people whom you know, they will be given access only to this run rate. If you want access to be given for only bowling strategies, yeah, you can do that by clicking it here. And this both are different links. You can see that here it is ending with ER9, and if you go here, this is ending with BX. So both are different, which means that the access permissions for each and every room is different. I repeat, on the whole, the house is called server, and inside the server we have got channels, and you can have multiple channels, and the access permissions can be given to each and every channel as you wish. It's a very simple process. Now how do we go about it further? I'm going to see if I can invite my friends on the whole. I mean, to my complete channel I'm going to invite, to my complete account I'm going to invite friend. And how do we do it? It's very simple. You've got an add friend option here. Click that, and the moment you have add friend option, you need to know what is the username for that particular friend. For example, I have a friend of mine who has got an account ID by name Sachin Tendulkar hash 1878. This is his number, and send request. The moment I have sent request, you can see that there is a message, your friend request is being escorted by the most elite Discord. That has come, and in their screen they would have got it as a request, and the moment they accept it, we will get an update, and you can see it here so easily. And we can see that here it is accepted right now. I did it parallelly. That's actually another account of mine. I did it parallelly, and you can see that it is online and we have accepted. Now we can start talking to them as well. I can say, hi Sachin, how are you? I get a reply back from Sachin immediately. I'm typing it there as well. So I can see that hi test. So Sachin has replied. This is called direct messaging. I did not go into any channel. I did not start speaking with any channel content. This is called direct messaging. Just like your WhatsApp, you can directly message here and you can start talking. This option is for one-to-one communication whom you know very well. I have got 10 friends. I know all of them very well. So I need to talk with them individually, and I can start tweeting there. It's like a tweet, but you tweet them personally, just like your WhatsApp messages or something. Now, I will go to the channel again. We have got multiple channels here, and I have gone to the server again. I have got multiple channels here. If I want to delete the channels, I can do it. If I want to delete the server, I can do it. All these options are permitted, and how do we do it is simple. I need to click this cricket fever. I mean the name of the channel itself I can click, and in that, when you go to server settings, you click it, and when you scroll in the left hand side, you can see that there is a delete server option. When you click delete server, it's all done. It will delete it completely. But here you need to make sure that you are typing the spelling along with case properly. Cricket underscore fever. You need to specify that you are deleting that server, and once it is done, you can see that the server is completely deleted. That's it. So what did we do? Very simple. I told you how to create a server. That's through this plus sign. And after creating it, what did I tell you? I told you to create channels, and then sending invite to your friends with the channel ID. I mean, the link is what I taught you. And also, I taught you how do you add friends into your list, and all these are done in this session. We are going to go deeper into it, where I'm going to go with chatting with the particular channel content shortly. Friends, we will now understand how exactly to send invite for a particular channel, not for the server. Earlier, I have shown you the comment or the section where I explained you how exactly to add a member into a server, not into a channel. The server has multiple channels, and I want permission to be given only for a specific channel, and that's what I'm going to do right now in front of you. You can see that I have got a server called a Sachin server, and you can add people here. That will be the permission for entire server, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add permission or create invite only for the channel, one channel inside that server. So the channel name is scorecard, and I'm going to send invite for this scorecard channel alone to one of my friends whom I have in my list. So create invite, and you can see that Sachin Tendulkar is my friend already, so I can send invite to this channel. The moment I send invite, it will be popping up in the screen which I have in parallel for me, and once they accept it, I will get a message, and I can see that they have accepted it, and you can see that people online here are updated. I am the king. You can see that the king icon here, which means I am the owner of this particular channel, but these people are already added to it, which means you can keep adding a lot of people to this channel. And whenever you send a message, for example, I am sending a message, hi now, this will be circulated to everybody who is connected to the particular channel. And Sachin is going to reply me right now. And you can see that Sachin Tendulkar is typing there, which is appearing right in my screen. Hi, I am Sachin Tendulkar. He is replied. That's it. So this is the way you can invite people to one particular channel, and this is pretty easy. And the people whom we have given access, they can also invite people further with the link. You are giving them the capacity to do that as well, and they can do that also. As I told you, you can see that I am the king of this particular group, which means I am the owner of this particular group, and that is shown by this icon. When somebody leaves the group, it will be immediately visible here. But before that, I'll tell you, you can also send them out. For example, if you want to remove a friend, I can click remove and the friend will be out of the group. Block you can do, and if you are angry, you can even kick them and ban them off. So what I'm going to do is I am signing off manually from this account because this is also mine, and you will see immediate reflection out here in this account. The person has left the server, and you can see that it got updated. Now you can see that I got an invite, and that's a notification that I have got here, and I can join that request, which means I have been invited to join a server, and I have sent it from my another account, as I told you already. Once I click join, you can see that Sachin Tendulkar is the owner of the group, and I am just a member of the group, and I have been invited to the group. Now I'll start chatting with this group. I'm just a member, I'm not the owner. And Sachin Tendulkar, who is the owner of this group, would have got a message right now, and I expect a reply to be given right now. Yes, you can see that Sachin is typing. Once it is done, I'll get a reply, and I got it. I can go with emoticons, I can use the GIF, I can use everything as I use in WhatsApp and other things. It's all pretty easy. Now, how do I go out of this? The final thing that we'll have to complete is how do we leave a particular server is easy. Just click this, go to leave server. The moment you click leave server, that's all. You have left the server, and it will be updated for the one that you have also left it. Thank you very much. Folks, we have got a cool option here, which is for commentary, which means, I have added a channel called as commentary, and it is called voice channel. You can see that here it is just not voice. We can have more content to it, where we can share our screen, we can go for a video mode. I have already invited one of my other usernames. I have got a couple of accounts, as I told you, and Sachin Tendulkar and Sriram KV are the two accounts. Now I am going for video interactive discussion that I'm going to enable right here in a couple of machines that I have. This is the first machine. You can see that I am seeing here. Now I'm enabling my another machine as well, where you can see both the ways it is possible. Now this is very simple yet a very powerful feature and application that we have. We can also share the screen, and screen sharing is possible by clicking this screen, and this can be shared to everybody out here. You can share the screen as application window, just like your Zoom, just like your any other application. You can share the screen with the other user as well, and you can see that the moment you click it, it can all be shared easily. So one thing that you need to remember is you need to add your friend or whomever you want to add in this group, and then you can go ahead and start sharing the video content with them. It's like your Skype, or it's like your Zoom, but it's still much more easier for you to use. And that's it. We have completed the entire learning process today, and try using all of this. If you have any questions, suggestions, inputs, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I'll be able to answer all of them. Thank you.